Well, let's give an explanation of why you should choose civil engineering. When you go down to the street, a road, when you travel in another country, when you move, you ever stopped to serve those items that facilitate the shift. When you got or turn on one stop to eat your breakfast, when you turn on the television, you watch it where the supplies are protections. You've seen how each part of your house probably works to feel secure release that each building and every building that you enter to search your needs. You ever wondered how in airport it's explained they say out a tunnel of 32 kilometers viaducto and super highway, one auto and more building. Everything you see in the world war has been helped to release be a civil engineer. A civil engineer are works that help the daily human being in their physical nature are construction network, infrastructure, system population that travel welfare. As a civil engineer, you will be trying to making a decisions that directly involve in the lives of everyone.
Thanks for joining me once again. Today I'm gonna talk about civil engineering, a major about building, about transportation, about control, about water, materials, you know. Let me tell you, civil engineer is a professional engineering. This major deals with the design, construction, and maintenance of the physical and naturally built environment, including works like roads, bridges, canals, dams, and buildings. Civil engineering is the second oldest engineering discipline after military engineering, initially broken into several subdisciplines, including what I said before: environmental, geotechnical, control, structural, transportation, water resources, materials engineering, construction engineering. Civil engineering takes place in a public sector from municipal through to national governments, and in the private sector from individual homeowners through to international companies. This measure is the application of physical and scientific principles for solving the problems of society. Because civil engineering is a wide-ranging profession, including several separate specializing subdisciplines. Its history is linked to knowledge of structures, material science, geography, geology, soils, hydrology, environment, mechanics, and other fields. Um, One of the earliest examples of scientific approach to physical and mathematical problems applicable to civil engineering is the work of Archimedes in the 3rd century before Christ. How long do we study engineering? Is around 3 to 5 years, depend of the school. And the completed degree is designed as a bachelor degree in science or bachelor of engineering. The program mostly include classes in physics, mathematics, project management, design, and specific topics in civil engineering. After taking these basic courses, if you pass, you can get a degree. Before before this, you have to have like a basis in numbers and to deal with that as good as you can. After you finish this degree, you can study a major degree about some discipline in civil engineering. Well, this is all for me today. Thank you once again and hope to see you soon. In which we can work
Geotechnics is to understand the different types of soil creating works that prevent their collapse and protecting this way the life of the persons. As a civil engineer, you can work in office or in the field depending on your taste and aptitudes. Most important in your performance of civil engineer will be the attitude which you assume the challenge and responsibilities. It comes to the attitude that they involve the life and also important amounts of capital in different nature. It could be your own investment or private or public. It's why you measure your ability to respond efficiently to the important investment and finally maintain the decision around the project. Some important points of our work are: 1. Civil engineers deals principally with the development of the work of infrastructure, giving birth to the knowledge and needs and ending in efficient solutions. 2. The handling of concrete and steel are essential in the constructions. 3. Versatility is one of the virtues of engineering can develop, both in the field of resources management and the development of physical works. 4. You can summarize the performance and branches like this: structures, roads and transportation, hydraulics, geotechnia.